Welcome to the Lost Guys demo. Let's talk food. I did not get the campfire stove until I finished the quest, The Heart of a Furnace, where you make the igniter. So here are the raw foods you can eat until then. First up, the Daccat Berries. They are found outside where there's grass, so pretty much everywhere. They give +5 to your maximum health. Your base HP is 50, so the berries would raise it to 55. And it gives a small heal over time. 0.3 per second. Last 480 seconds, which is 8 minutes. Next is the cloud mushroom, found mostly in caves and sometimes in the shady parts of the forest. It adds 5 to your stamina, raising your max stamina from 30 to 35. And it will give a small boost to your stamina regen. 0.3 every second. Lasts 480 seconds. Third is the Jimena, also found in the open grassy fields but slightly rare to find. Gives a massive +12 to stamina and 0.4 to stam regen. Lasts 600 seconds or 10 minutes. If you see these groups of small birds, you can run up and punch one or kill them with your grapple. They will drop raw fowl. This gives +7 health and 0.3 to regeneration for 8 minutes. I'd probably save those for when you can cook them. Same goes for the raw modus meat. You may run across some cave bugs, and if you have the saw unlocked, use it on their corpses and you can get this meat that gives the same bonus as the raw fowl. +7 and 0.3 every second. But it's much better cooked. It's also possible to find Saborian MRPs in chests, with the bonus of +12 to health and +16 to stam. Saber Vittles also found in chests, but are not nearly as good. Okay, when you get the campfire stove, the baked berries give 2 more HP than the raw form. The baked mushrooms give 3 more stamina than its raw version. The charred drumstick gives +5 more health, more HP regen, and lasts twice as long. The grilled beetle actually gives 3 less health than the raw modus meat, but swaps the health regen for 4 stamina. You can kill these innocent looking deer things, or if you can resist the urge to lure the bucks off the side of an island. Use the laser saw on their bodies to get raw venison haunch. Then cook it into venison steak for a whopping +19 to HP and 1 health every second for 15 minutes. Next up, if you've ever had the pleasure of fighting the mantas, harvest raw manta fillet and cook them into manta steaks for +15 HP and 0.8 per second. Not as good as the deer, but still pretty nice. When you start visiting other islands, you will find tomatoes, which give some buffs, but save them until you find the recipe for spicy tomato sauce. When you get it, first use 3 tomatoes to make tomato soup, then add a tomanana to the tomato soup for a tomato manana soup, which is +14 HP and +16 stamina. In the forest, you can also find tater roots, the main ingredient in tater tots. When baked, gives +9 HP and 12 stam. But when you're in the forest, keep an eye out at the base of trees for bird eggs. You can make boiled eggs or a plain omelet, but don't bother, they suck. Instead, use 3 eggs and 2 tater roots to make the Tater Omelette, +14 health and +16 stamina for 15 minutes. There is also 2 kinds of salt. Anyways, if you're struggling with fighting some of the enemies, you could eat a venison steak, a manta steak, and a tater omelet for a total HP of 98. Or, if you care more about mobility like I do, I eat the baked cloud mushrooms all the time. But if you're going for max stamina, you could do tater omelet, spicy tomato sauce, and baked tater root / tomanana, depending on what you got, for 74 total stamina. And with all that stamina, you should have no problem zipping around the map and gliding to your heart's content. That's all the food I could find. I hope you guys found it helpful. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and have a good one.